Another reader, listener, email. A nigga from Los Angeles writes to BossMack. He say, BossMack, I'm a regular nigga out here. I'm a regular nigga that recently stumbled across your podcast. It has been enlightening, to say the least. I'm a middle-aged nigga with one bitch on the team. A rather young bitch at 29. We live together. And we have been together for a year. I hate to admit this, but I recently went through my bitch's phone. I thought she had been acting kind of weird lately. And I discovered that I discovered a bitch has thousands of naked pictures of niggas and Mexicans in her phone. I stopped counting after 4,500. I feel like there's over 8,000 pics of naked niggas and Mexicans. I also found out she has a fetish for gangbang porn. Do you think my bitch is on some weird shit? How should I address this shit without letting her know I went through her phone? Okay. First of all, the BossMack Topsoil is not an advocate of going through bitches' phones, because you never know what you might find there, right? You never know what you might find there, And whatever's in there is for that bitch. You know what I'm saying? Okay, yeah. She has all the pictures in there. Now, what you should have done is, when you noticed that the bitch was acting weird, you should just address a bitch is acting weird. You should just be like, look here, I noticed that you acting weird. What's the problem? And try to get to the problem immediately, like that. You feel me? Try to get to the problem like that. Shout out to a nigga that left me a comment on the page, after Ash Bash started going viral and shit. A nigga left a comment, and he was talking about astronomy game. He was talking about astronomy game, how it helped him, and shout out to that. I released a podcast episode probably over at least probably 15 years ago, maybe 14, 13 years ago, called Astronomy Game. Astronomy Game. And what's that? I know y'all niggas is like, what the fuck is BossMack talking about? Astronomy Game. What do he mean by astronomy game? What do he mean by that? Well, astronomy game, is how astronomers, astrophysicists, astronomers, they the way that they detect planets around stars. See, because when astronomers are watching stars in the sky, the different stars, the way that they know that the star has planets is they watch the star and the way that the star moves through the sky. You feel me? The star wobble. The star move funny. You know what I'm saying? And that means that there's something having a gravitational effect on the star. You know what I'm saying? It moved funny. The star moved funny. You know what I'm saying? So that's the same thing with bitches, with your bitches. Like, if you watching your bitch, you observing her patterns, all of a sudden your bitch start moving funny, right? She start moving funny, but you can't see the nigga. You can't see the nigga that's causing the gravitational effect on your bitch. The nigga that's affecting your bitch's mind is causing her to move funny. You can't see him. See? That's astronomy game. You feel me? So you could watch your bitch. You know what I'm talking about? You could watch your bitch, and she start moving funny, and you like, oh, this bitch is moving funny. So you could deduce that it's a nigga from that. You feel me? That's astronomy game. You know what I'm talking about? See, a lot of times I don't have to look through no bitch's phone. I don't have to catch her doing shit. I could just watch a bitch and know her characteristics and see her start moving funny. And then, okay, so, all right, it's a nigga. So, the fact that your bitch has an overabundance of pornography and sexual shit in her phone means that she has an extreme desire for that. You feel me? And maybe you just really providing a rest haven for a bitch. You know what I'm saying? And she has a real desire for that. You feel me? But you on rest haven status. So you know what I'm saying? So you need to just and see, a lot of times, man, you know, niggas see shit in bitches, and it's a fear in a nigga to have real conversation with a bitch, to check a bitch, to be like, look, bitch, I feel like you moving funny, bitch. You know, maybe you should be free to go and shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't wanna restrict your movements and shit. You know what I'm saying? You gotta come in like that. Like, I don't want to stop you from being the best bitch you could be. You know what I'm saying? I want you to be all you could be, bitch. So let's separate residences and you go be all you could be, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, I feel like, you know, you're not at your maximum happiness right now. I feel like you're experiencing a limitation in your happiness, and I want to help you achieve the highest levels that you want in happiness. You feel me? So I'm gonna set you free. I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna let you go ahead and get on and shit. You feel me? And we can separate. You feel me? You know, it be hard sometimes, man. It be hard. You know what I'm saying? Because in reality, man, niggas can't even imagine not having a bitch. Like, see, you know what I'm saying? Especially if you ain't got no backup. You ain't got no backup bitch ready to go. You ain't got no backup bitch. You just, you know what I'm saying? But sometimes, man, you know, in my early days, I always say you wanna just, as in GP, man, you always wanna cultivate that number 2 bitch and have her ready to go. Like, you always wanna be in cultivation of different bitches. You ain't gotta be fucking them. You just wanna be in cultivation, man. Having them working on them for when you might have to break the glass, man, because you never know. A bitch, you know, bitches be like temperamental, man, blowing with the breeze, man. You never know. A bitch would be this way one day and then a bitch be like that the next day, and You know, out here, man, bitches be on survival, sitting on niggas' heads for survival. You know what I'm saying? And what you want to do, man, you always want to be vigilant. You always want to be vigilant. You know what I'm saying? And you know, be cultivating new bitches. Have them in cultivation. You know what I'm saying? You should never just be like one bitch. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, you ain't gotta be fucking, but you got them, you know, you got them in different levels of conversation. You know what I'm saying? For when it's time to break the glass, because this bitch start tripping right here. You never know. A bitch just start tripping one day. You like, God damn, bitch, it was all good the other day. Why dismiss her if you don't want her to go? Oh man, if a bitch is unhappy, man, why, you know? A bitch got thousands of images of pornography in her phone. I mean, you know what I'm saying? You want her to stay? She's fucking other niggas? What are we doing here? What? You gotta set that free, man. You know what I'm saying? You notice a bitch acting weird, and then you find that. You know what I'm saying? You gotta give a bitch her free. You gotta give us free. Give us free like Amistad, nigga. Give her free. Bitch. Bitch, you free. Go, you know. You know, I can't be rest haven. I can't be rest haven for that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all niggas be rest haven for that shit. I can't be rest haven for that shit. Y'all niggas be rest haven. You know what I'm saying?